Hello everybody, how are you doing tonight? I just wanted to come on here and make a quick video. I know that there's a lot of people doing different videos about summer wells, and I really wrestled tonight if I should even do one. But somebody was talking about summer wells, a new creator that I seen, and it just really bothered me. And I've been thinking about her and thinking about this case, so I just wanted to talk for a few minutes. This picture right here of Summer Wells. If you go back and find this picture, this one was, touched up. But if you can, this one, she has a lot of marks around her mouth and face. Like she was really hit. It looks like she's got a bump on her eyebrow, scratches on her head. She doesn't look like she's all right there. But I love this picture of her. She's cute, isn't she? But this one right here, this one makes me sad. But anyways, I just thought I would talk to you for a few minutes about this. Somebody was talking about the bedroom of Summer Wells in that basement again. And this bothers me above all things in the Summer Wells case. This one bothers me a lot, besides the shaving of her head. But, I just want to talk for a few minutes and just show you something because, like I said, that basement really bothers me. And I want to talk about that for a minute. But I want to show you something. Criminal Gossiper put this video out like a year ago. And it's about her bedroom. And under fair use, I'm just going to show you a very small clip so you can see something here. If you have not subscribed to Criminal Gossiper, she is one of the best to me. She's really good at everything she does, but I just want you to listen and see just this very small part. So listen to this, okay? Come on.
Safety was considered, and that kind of brings the whole idea of that being maybe a danger or...
Hold on, I'm sorry. I gotta get it back to the beginning where I wanted to show you just this little part. Sorry, I have to turn it up for you. And here we go. Okay.
And I'm so afraid that
Okay, here we go. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I thought I was ready, but... Okay, now, here we go.
And I'm so afraid that she's locked away. She's such a loving heart and everything, and I'm afraid that she won't be able to, locked away where she can't be outside or play with a puppy or anything. My biggest fear is, her being tormented or locked in a dungeon or basement or something. Unfortunately, her downfall is a lot of times the boys would be inside and we'd be like, "Where's Summer? Why'd you leave her out there alone? Go get Summer now." And that's happened over and over again.
I know she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard.
Look at that.
property by herself or off this yard?
No, it won't let me just stop it there. The only point that I wanted to bring to you about that, while I talk to you a minute about this, is that, you know, that's pretty freaky that, you know, we all remember when Don said that, you know, I'm just afraid she's in a dungeon or a basement somewhere. And I was listening to a creator earlier, and she was like, you know, did Summer even have a chance? I mean, look at her bedroom. I mean, really look at it, you guys. Did she even have a chance? And the more that we see, the more I believe that she was trafficked. If she was kidnapped out of there, somebody had been watching her, and I don't believe her mother. You know, it's really possible, you guys, that her mother was not home, and she is hiding the fact that she neglected, and she left Summer home alone, and she did not watch her, because why? Why did the 911 call? Why did Don say that Mom went on a run? He said that Candus went on a run. And I thought I would just play this for you. This is the 911 call.
Station area is going to be at Mount Carmel Baptist Church on Beach Creek. Also requesting a respond with 6-wheeler and command trailer for space now.
I gotta go back, I'm sorry. Okay.
110 Hill Road off of Beach Creek should be the first residence on your run. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes.
She went for a walk in this one.
Yes, 110.
10-4 rounds, Madison. 30-35, I'll be in route as well. Go ahead. That's fine. Somebody's got probably only going to make that several maybe and probably go 10-4. Quite honestly, so go ahead. Those lines. Rescue, fire, police, or search. 335. You say when you got the original call that Mom went on a run, when you came back, the daughter was gone?
That's what the father is on. He's at work about an hour away, trying to make his way home.
Careful.
Okay. So, who are we to believe? There's no way that if Candus told Don, all I did was step outside and help my mom with her knee, she would have told that to Don and Summer was gone. But no, Don said that Mom went on a walk or Mom went on a run. And she was gone for about 10 minutes. And when she came home, Summer was gone. I think we need to listen to that dispatch. I think we need to pay attention to what it says. And I do believe after following this story, you know, for almost 2 years now, that after we've seen and heard all this information, I truly believe that she could have went for a walk and someone could have kidnapped her. You know, it is a big possibility. You know, with Michael Vaughn's case, who would believe that right next door, you know, just a few minutes away, you know, that a neighbor would have that little boy? You know, it just seemed too crazy to understand, but you know, thing is that Michael Vaughn, from what I understand, he would just go visit people and knock on the neighbors' doors. And so, these people that had him, they might have known him. They might have seen him out by himself before, you know what I mean? And they might have took him, but I just don't understand how the police, did they not question those people, far enough, hard enough? I mean, did they really look into those neighbors? I don't understand this. But I know that Michael did wander around the neighborhood, and people did see him wandering. And I did hear that he did knock on a few people's doors. So, why is he knocking on people's doors? Why is he wanting it to come into others people's houses? I don't understand that. My kids would never do such a thing. I'm trying to figure it out. But, like I said, maybe he knocked on their door and that was the end. I feel so bad for the parents. I feel so bad for Michael. I pray that God gives Michael Vaughn justice and they find, I don't know about this girl that they arrested. She sounds like she has mental problems. She also, I heard her testimony on Crystal's Crime Time. And she was saying that she was molested and things like that. And here's the deal. Many people, women like that, and men who have been abused and molested, usually, oftentimes, not all the time, but often attract the same kind of people that did that to them. They attract them as a spouse or a boyfriend. And it's no surprise to me if her boyfriend is a registered, But, I hope they can find him. I mean, it's weird. I hope she's not just telling him a story, this lady. What if she's just saying some kind of weird stuff for attention? Who knows, dear Lord. Hopefully, we hear more, that they find more in the Michael Vaughn case. But it's just so strange to me that it was that dang close. And so, now I'm wondering if Candus really did go on a walk or a run. And she left Summer to herself. And maybe even Summer came running looking for her. And someone took her. That is a possibility to me. She could have got abducted like that. But when I think about that basement, when I think of how they were treating her, because, listen, not only did she have marks all over her body and her face, we seen them. I've had to argue with so many people because they told me, oh, those aren't marks, or that's just dirt, or blah, 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 and that's not true. And we did hear from different witnesses. Number one, we heard from her babysitter. I heard from her babysitter. She wrote it in the Facebook post. She said that they would lock Summer in the basement. And she would cry and scream, and they would do it to her all the time. And that this person, this babysitter, did report them to social services for this, protective services. So that could have been one of the reasons that they were opening a case against Dan and Candus. But, the way that basement looks, it looks like a trap house. I mean, the way it's set up with the desk over the hole, how it was with the hole in the floor, like secret, and that they were sleeping down there. Why would you put a little girl in such a filthy, disgusting place? It reminds me of like she was being trafficked in there, or she was being, you know, bad things were happening to her sexually in there. It makes me sick. What if it's the whole dang family? What if the whole dang family was doing stuff to her? What if the friends, the neighbors, what if there was a lot of people involved with molesting and trafficking Summer? I don't know. But I do feel that that is a possibility that Candus could have went on her so-called run. And maybe that's when she was either getting rid of Summer or she was gone, maybe making a drug deal or deal with someone, who knows. But you know, that basement, that dungeon just resembles, you know, it just, you know, screams, you know, trafficking and weird stuff going on. And, you know, the lady that I listened to earlier, she said, you know, Summer, it looks like Summer didn't even have a chance from the very beginning. And I don't think she did. And, you know, it makes me really, really sad for her. And you know, I pray they find her. And, you know, it was so upsetting to me because I did not want, that was not the prayer I was praying. You know, I wanted Michael Vaughn to be found, but this going on, this breaks my heart. And so does what's going on with all these children. It hurts me. You know, you can't even believe that anybody would do anything evil to a child. But yeah, there's something with that basement, you guys. There's something, I believe this connects to trafficking. I believe this has to do with perversion. I believe it has to do with protective services, maybe even a sale. It's really sickening. But if they are not guilty, and she's only guilty of neglect, Candus, like if she left and Summer was taken, well then I could see that. But she should not have made up all that story if that was the case, you guys. I do not believe the planting of the flowers. I do not believe all the things that she said took place. Really don't. I do believe that after oh, I lost my train of thought. But, you know, why would she go through all that trouble to say that? I mean, like, and Don, you know, comes back with the same story, right? And, I don't know, it just...
Hey there, I'm Julia Pacheco.
Sorry.
I am going to show you my family's favorite ways to use ReadyWit.
Careful. C12 Central. C12 is in your house.
Yeah, so I don't know. I bet you any money this has to do with sexual stuff, or she left her and she's afraid to say it. But you know, I had another video I did want to show you tonight. You know, remember when Candus, remember when she said in that first interview, nobody would ever hurt her like that as long as I was around. And, I questioned in a couple of my videos, I talked about this and said, what is that? Hurt her like that. Nobody would ever hurt her like that as long as I was around. Well, what is that? What does she know? Like, how did she get hurt? You know what I'm saying? Oh, where is the one I just had? I don't know. I'm looking. But I did want to say that, right here. So she said that. She's always saying things that are so weird. And remember this? Remember when she did this and Aaron Mull had this on his channel?
Listen in one more time and then
of her
I'll give
video.
that final statement.
And her brothers. And because Summer and the boys are the love of my life. I would never trade anything for them.
Trade anything for them? She would never trade. And what a choice of words. I'm sorry.
I mean, everybody's expecting me to no, I'm not having a drink with my dinner. Oh, hell no.
I'm not drinking with my dinner. She's completely loaded.
Drink again.
I won't drink again, sure.
The boys in my summer is the love of my life. I will never drink or
right here
do anything against them ever again.
There was a lot to unpack there. Hungry Helmet, trade anything. I think she said...
do anything to ever hurt them again. I wouldn't trade them. And I wouldn't do anything to hurt them ever again. Do anything to them ever again. So that means that she did do something. And, she was pretty loaded for that video. I get it, but I don't know. This whole case has really bothered me, but I do believe that, it has something to do with that basement. And it has something to do with her walk. So she came home that day. It has something to do with her run that she went on. But it's just too weird that she did the video. Her mom did that video. Supposedly, accidentally. The proof of life video, And supposedly, it's just, I don't know, I find it so weird. But now, just thinking about this and seeing what happened to Michael, it's a possibility that she was abducted by someone. But that would mean that Candus had taken off and nobody was watching her. And I don't care, Candus lies. She said she would never walk off this property. Bull crap. People seen her walking around. So Candus lies a lot. Somebody seen her at a church function and they were saying, well, maybe she would get her kids back. No. You know what? Candus goes to any free dinner, any free place that will give out things, prizes, food, gifts, anything like that, because that's the type of person she is. Because, I did see an interview from another church that said that she was a frequent visitor there, that she was always coming to get food or coming to get, whatever was free or available. And, I did see Candus trying to sell things, and I wondered if she got them, because, how'd she get all this stuff in bulk? And so I wondered if she was just going to different places and getting free stuff. And maybe, like, you know, we have Christmas for Kids programs here. You know, I wondered if she got a bunch of that stuff and was trying to sell it. But, you know, there are people who do weird things like that. You know. So, and, you know, I wouldn't judge her if she wanted to go get free stuff. I mean, if she's struggling, well, then so be it. But I just know that there's people who do things like that. Like, take advantage, okay? I don't know how those two are doing. I would pray to God that nobody's going to be giving them their kids back. And then I seen somebody was, another channel, I'm not going to say the name, but they were putting out that, you know, maybe this was Summer Wells and blah, blah, blah. And I don't believe that. And it doesn't look like her. And I don't know why they keep going off in these weird directions instead of either looking at the family or somebody right there. But like I said, I know there's a lot of content out there. There's a lot of videos being put out. So, you know, I didn't want to really just put one out because, you know, information overload. People can get tired of it. But still, I just wanted to talk about that basement again and her bedroom and how bad it was and just how Candus admits to things like while she's talking, it's weird. And just how Don was saying, oh, I keep thinking she's in the dungeon somewhere and can't go outside. Well, he should know what that would be like for her, right? Because that's what it was like where she slept. What little girl would want to sleep in that room? None of my kids would have ever slept in a place like that, I'm telling you right now. Especially not on a mattress on the floor. I mean, it wasn't even cute for her to even want to go in there. So, and I'd be scared in there. And it was dark and nasty looking, so yeah. I don't know. I pray we get justice. Keep praying for Summer Wells. We want to find her. And, you know, I pray that TBI will get on the ball and do something and find her. Maybe question the family again. Because they need to be. They were the last one to see Summer. So, anyways, I hope all of you have a good night. That's all I wanted to talk about. But I miss all of you. And to any new subscribers, thank you for being here. And God bless all of you. And I hope you have a good week, okay? Have a good one. Keep praying for Summer Wells, Michael Vaughn. Pray for Orrin and Orson West to be found. Pray for justice for Abby and Libby. Okay, so anyways, I hope all of you have a good week. Bye. Good night.